Hey guys, what's up? I thought I'd make a Nex Solo guide because Nex was buffed a while ago, and it's a little different than it used to be. In this guide, I'll be covering my ability bar, inventory, gear, setup, and some in-depth tactics. So first off, the ability bar. On your ability bar, you want the following: Slice, Decimate, Punish, Kick, Sever, Destroy, Anticipation, Freedom, Assault, Slaughter, Berserk, and Massacre. Also, a nice little tip is to bonfire with the highest life points bonus you can get, so you get an extra life points boost during the kill. Now, for the inventory, you want to make sure you have a full tackle box before you do anything. You want to fill your yak up with rocktails or rocktail soups if you would prefer to use those. You want an inventory similar to mine with 1 overload, 1 prayer renewal, 1 adrenaline pot, 1 sandfy serum, 3 super restores or 1 if using penance, a bunyip pouch, some bunyip scrolls, some dread nips, and of course a ring of wealth. For gear, you want to use either penance, vampirism, inspiration, or the berserker aura. You should be using full Tulva with dual Dragors, an amulet of fury or a whisper, a scrimshaw of vampirism, and a ring of vigor. You also want to be using an arty cloak, a Tokar Kel, or a max/comp cape. You can no longer gain adrenaline on Fumas before Nex is attackable, so you want to start in the middle, 1 square away from the stairs. When Nex spawns, you want to turn on your prayers and pot up. You should also activate your scrimshaw and aura. When she says, "Fill my soul with smoke," she is made attackable. You should use 1 melee ability, then begin to run away. While you're running away, you should use another melee ability, then anticipation so you don't get dragged. Smoke phase is fairly straightforward. You just want to do large amounts of damage in a small amount of time. A great tip is to use Slaughter when she says "there is" and run near the pillar on the outside of the circle and turn on Soul Split. You want to try and keep using Anticipation whenever possible, as this will make you not get dragged. However, if you do get dragged, just use Freedom. When Nex says "Fumas don't fail me," run to the northwest corner and begin to attack Fumas. Don't use any ultimate abilities on Fumas because you want to try and have a full adrenaline bar for starting the shadow phase. When Fumas is dead, attack Nex to begin the shadow phase. On the shadow phase, you want to pray range for most of the time, and avoid the shadow bombs. You can avoid the shadow bombs by moving off them. Try and use Massacre on shadow phase, as it will speed it up quite significantly. You want to find a square where your familiar doesn't interfere with your click area, so you don't misclick on it. You want to attack Nex right after she uses a ranged attack, then run back to your square, so you avoid the shadows engulfing you and her melee attack. When Nex yells "Umbra, don't fail me," run to the northeast corner and start killing Umbra. You want to have a full adrenaline bar by the time Umbra is dead. This is crucial for the blood phase. When Umbra is dead, you want to walk onto Nex and see what direction she walks to. Whatever direction she walks to is the wall you're going to be taking her for the blood phase. In this kill, Nex walked west, so I bring her over to the west wall. You can target Nex by pressing T and clicking her if you need to gain adrenaline. For the blood phase, you want to find a Reaver and attack it once. Throw a Dreadnought on it and use Berserk. Activate your Berserker aura if you bring it and start going apeshit on Nex. You should use an adrenaline potion straight up so you can get to threshold abilities fast. You should use Assault, then Destroy, in combination with some basic abilities for the blood phase. You should also use Flurry if a Reaver is within attacking distance from Nex. When Nex says Cruel, don't fail me, run to the southeast corner and start killing Cruel. You want to tag Nex into the ice phase after she says, I demand a blood sacrifice, so she does contain this first instead of imprisoning you. You want to really try and do as much damage as possible for the ice phase so you don't use as much food. You could use the Surge safe spot for the ice phase if you need to conserve food, but it really drags the kill on and on because you don't have much time to attack Nex. For some odd reason, Nex seems to move away sometimes when she imprisons you. This is good because it means she can't melee you in combo with a prison. When Nex calls Glacies don't fail me, run to the southwest corner and kill Glacies. You want to try and kill Glacies as fast as possible so you don't get imprisoned more than necessary. When Glacies is dead, you want to tag Nex into the Zaros phase. For Zaros phase, you want to try and do lots of damage while she's not praying melee. Sometimes on Zaros phase, you get really lucky and score a range prayer, and it just makes it so much easier. Zaros phase is probably the easiest phase, apart from it taking so long if you don't get a range prayer. When she prays melee, you want to click your familiar or click under yourself so you stop attacking Nex. You should use defensive abilities while not attacking Nex so you still gain adrenaline. I'm going to speed up the clip so you don't have to watch me doing the same thing over and over for 4 minutes. When Nex dies, you want to equip your Ring of Wealth and run away from the rest because Nex is a suicide bomber. Congratulations, you have just soloed Nex. I hope you have better luck than I did. As always, thank you for watching and I hope you enjoyed.